stuff there, Alec. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant.
Here we go.
This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate at the painted area.
Here are the five for the Suns. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And here are the Suns. It's Booker on the wing. No one near him. And he hits the jumper.
And Devin Booker, a scoring threat when he gets off of the bus. This time doing it at the mid-range.
Conley up top. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. Here's Paul. Pass to Bridges. Now Booker, checked by Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's blocked by Gobert.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
Picked by Gobert. The three from Mitchell. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Paul with it. Going inside. And Gobert with a block. Bogdanovich against Crowder. Pass to Gobert. And here's Conley. Here's O'Neal. There's the three. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
And Utah has possession. Here's Mitchell. Blocked. Paul against Conley. Here's Ayton. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
He's a pretty high percentage shooter from there. Ayton's size and touch. It's a pretty tough combo to go against.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. Now here's Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Outside Paul. Here's Crowder. Ayton, a screen on Bogdanovich. Oh, there's the alley. And Ayton with the stuff.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
Paul against Conley. Down low. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Gobert inside. It's covered by Ayton. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Suns ball.
The Suns have gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Ayton, a screen on Conley. Paul passes to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Well, you play pick and roll offense, you've got the perfect point guard in Paul. That's a lot of P's.
Conley with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. And there's a 3-second violation.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter.
What an incredible leader Chris Paul is. So much talked about leading up to last year in their appearance in the finals. And there's a reason why he's one of the greatest point guards of all time.
Now here's Ayton. He's got 6. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And Paul, as you mentioned, the quintessential leader in the NBA, Brent.
Well, you think about selflessness at the point guard position, and Chris Paul has been about that his entire career. And he knows the game inside and out. He's remarkable.
Conley against Paul. Outside for Mitchell. Takes a 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Bridges passes to Ayton. Ayton draws the double. That shot off. And Utah will come the other way. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Utah's gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Conley against Paul. Pass to Gobert. Mitchell with the ball. Here he goes. And Mitchell with the slam.
Driving inside, Mitchell uses his speed to get the better of the defense. They just can't keep up.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Paul. It's blocked by Gobert. Outside Mitchell. Here's Bogdanovich. The three. Sinks it from distance. Bogdanovich has got 5 now. Conley against Paul. Pass to Booker. Here's Ayton. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Jazz. They lead by a bucket. We've got more in store for you.
All right, lookers coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your chance.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
On the floor for Phoenix, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Outside Mitchell. The crossover. Gobert controls the rebound and the putback.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
3-pointer, Bridges. Utah with the rebound. Here's O'Neal looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Mitchell. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Outside Booker. Six on the shot clock. And Booker with the jam.
Love the confidence of Devin Booker. When he gets a screen, he knows what he wants to do.
Here's Mitchell. Gets an open look and hits it. Mitchell's got 7 points in the game. Well, we've seen the rise in advanced metrics in the NBA, Brent. New numbers like effective field goal percentage. What do you think of them?
Well, I like them because, BA, they give you a better evaluation of the player and maybe the shot selection and how it is you can find more efficiency in the way that some guys approach what they do offensively.
Paul drives in. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Well, he's such a good scorer when he gets inside that painted area. One of the game's best mid-range players that we've ever seen. Chris Paul getting it done.
Mitchell finds Gobert. Conley against Paul. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first.
Give that one to Jay Crowder.
What you love about Mitchell, he plays with energy, explosiveness, and courage.
Both free throws good from Mitchell.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe, but he has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
The drive by Paul. Outside Booker. Over Gobert. Here's Ayton. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. 10 points for him.
Well, you bump me, and I'm going to bump you back as Ayton not afraid to get physical with the defender.
Outside Mitchell.
Two minutes remaining in win the first round.
Tips.
That's just good defense as Crowder in the right spot.
Bogdanovich against Bridges. To the middle. And Ayton with the stuff.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing. Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020. And a lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
Here's Mitchell. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. And with Crowder's free agency, team saw what he brings to the table.
Well, he's a good defender, and he's relentless on that end, and he just brings that kind of toughness that a lot of coaches are relying on, and they know that's important in the postseason.
Paul against Conley. Outside for Booker. And a nice finish on the layup. Booker's got 6.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
1:02 left in the second quarter. And Mitchell with the slam.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
Outside Paul. It's Booker on the wing. The 3 is up. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 4th assist with that last one.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Booker against Mitchell. Booker goes in. And Booker with the jam.
So tough to guard. Devin Booker combining that range with the handle.
Baseline try. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Suns ahead. They lead by 4. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
They've got Jordan Clarkson, Rudy Gay out there with Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Joe Ingles, and it's Oni in at the point. That's the group for Utah right now. And that one's good. Clarkson.
Creating something off of the dribble. Nice job with the bounce. I like watching Jordan Clarkson when he's in go-go mode.
Outside Payne, pass to Shaman. Now here's Saric. The Suns need to get off a shot, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Clarkson passes to Whiteside. And Clarkson, here we go. It's deflected, and he recovers it. This for the tie. There's the drive. Back to Saric. Pass to Shaman. All alone. And there it is for him.
Shaman giving his team a little bit of scoring punch. That's going to help out from the mid-range.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Now here's Clarkson. Defense is right there. Can't connect from short range. Pass to Saric. Now here's Payne. He's covered by Clarkson. The shot by Payne, no good. For Utah, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Back to Gay. And the layup is good off the glass.
And you can't give Rudy Gay that type of look. He's going to knock that down more often than not.
Now Payne. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. From deep, Johnson. The rebound by Whiteside. Utah trailing here.
Think about how tough this team is when Cam Johnson is out there and drilling shots.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Oni, defended by Payne. The shot by Oni, no good. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And Johnson's shooting is so important to this team, Brent.
Well, B.A., that's the value that he brings, and they encourage him to do it. So if he's getting set up and he has room to let it go, Cam Johnson can punish you from the outside.
Here's Saric. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one's on Clarkson.
IQ play there from Saric. The Croatian has all sorts of moves, and then the counter to those moves.
Saric taking 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
There's the screen by Whiteside. Clarkson for 3. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
I'd like to see more of that from Clarkson. Just get more consistent from the three-point line. Steps up and knocks that one down.
Outside Payne. Who poked away. In transition. Back to Whiteside. Driving to the basket. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. They double him with Gay. It's Shamet on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the foul. It'll go on Rudy Gay. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Timeout. Who wants the t-shirt? Make some noise. Sam, your jazz dancer.
Line change here for Utah.
Dancers dance team.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Bridges. 3-pointer. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 5th assist in this one.
Bridges confident right now, and I like to see him just be quick with those kind of decisions.
Here's Mitchell. Booker defending. From the wing. No good off the glass.
Utah foul. Mark Donovan. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
He misses the free throw.
The line for the Suns. DeAndre Ayton. 2 shots.
And he can't make the second free throw either. Missed them both.
DeAndre Ayton back in 2018 heard his name called first in the NBA draft, and he averaged a double-double in his first year in the NBA. Exciting to see what is next for this big man.
Outside Paul. Bridges outside. Launches it. He buries it from 3. Bridges has got 9.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
Paul against Conley. There's 10 seconds left in the third. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Mitchell. Driving inside. The kick out to Conley. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. He got it up. The third quarter comes to a close. Suns ahead, up 5.
And your jazz dancers.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Suns, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt, and it's Ayton in at the 5.
You just can't shake Paul. Just takes the hit, absorbs it on his way to the basket.
Outside Mitchell. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
Now take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Pass to Bridges. 5 to shoot. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Utah's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Conley against Paul. The 3 from Mitchell. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second 3 of the game. 1 in each half.
Outside Paul. Pass to Crowder. Out to Bridges. And another basket for Phoenix.
Consistent shooter like Bridges loves to get openings from the mid-range like that to get his rhythm.
Here's O'Neal. Paul with a steal. And he lays it in off the breakaway. And now it's a 6-point Suns lead. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Suns.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight. And all the steals we've seen, a result of that aggressiveness.
Well, you add to that their block totals tonight. They've been very feisty and active on the defensive end.
And he's not shying away from the drive at all. Mitchell isn't afraid of the tough defense, and that tenacity gets him to the line.
Phoenix, timeout. All right, Booker's coming onto the court. Come on, get down.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Monty Williams was saying to his team. He complimented the three-point shooting. He said, quote, "It's one thing to get the look, it's another to bury it. I believe in you guys. I think you've got this game on lock. Let's go out there and let's take this. Guys."
And Allie, thanks. Both free throws good for Mitchell.
Selected 13th overall in the 2017 draft, Donovan Mitchell made an immediate impact for Utah as a rookie, leading the Jazz to a first-round upset of OKC in the playoffs.
Pass to Ayton. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's O'Neal from deep. Conley. It's not going to go for him.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
And Gobert with the stuff.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
And here's Paul. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. Ayton with a screen. Here's Bridges. The rebound by Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Mitchell against Booker. Pass to Conley. Here's Gobert. He's covered by Ayton. Ooh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
The length of Gobert is a problem for any defense. And, of course, he uses it so well to draw contact while shooting.
And so Gobert nails both of them.
Hey, a steady hand at the line in a tough situation. He narrows it to a one-possession game.
We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. Ball against Conley. For 3, Bridges. Second chance shot. Crowder outside. Outside Paul. Second shot opportunity. Mitchell against Booker. Left side Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Out to the right wing. Outside Conley. Here's Bogdanovic. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. Now here's Bridges. He's closely guarded. It's good from beyond the arc.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Bogdanovic. Here's O'Neal. Off the mark.
Getting right into the shooter's face. Jay Crowder closed that space off pretty quick.
So the...
Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight, Greg. Did you ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
Oh, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Here's Finney Smith. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Powell against Gobert. Finney Smith passes to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
And, you know, this is what Powell does best. Establishes himself deep inside and jams it home.
Hardaway against Mitchell. And that's a foul. Called on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
On the wing, Mitchell. Guarded by Hardaway. With the putback. And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Now, here's Doncic. On the wing, Hardaway. Doncic against Gobert. Here's Powell. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And here is Doncic. Michael Conley getting his 3 to go. Finney Smith kicks to Doncic. Hardaway with it. Conley picks him up. O'Neal inside. Outside Conley. There's the triple. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
It's Conley's ability to hit the long ball that makes him such an asset. Stretches the floor and creates space.
Now, here's Doncic. Looking to end the run. And the layup is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Mitchell. Off target with his 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
Now Hardaway following the 3-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell.
Luka flying to the rim and putting it on top of the defender's head.
Porzingis against Conley. Mitchell outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense with his passing and shooting. You throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
Hardaway passes to Porzingis. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That's his first foul.
That's it. Way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Jazz. Bogdanovich with a screen on Doncic. Nailed from three-point land.
3-point.
Conley's got 9.
And never one to force the issue. Conley smoothly knocks that down.
Doncic kicks to Porzingis. A minute 20 left to play in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. They double him with Mitchell. Hardaway for 3. They get it back. Here's Finney Smith. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Michael Conley picks one up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Now here is Conley. He's got 9. Mitchell finds Gobert. Now Conley. Mitchell passes to Conley. Here's the drive. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 11.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Doncic outside. There's 39 seconds left in the first. No good from Finney Smith.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
You know, that's a real key for Doncic. I mean, when the three-point shot is dropping for him, his guardability goes off the charts.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Gobert with a screen on Hardaway. Mitchell wide open. Ball's knocked loose. And so it's Mike Conley making highlights for the Utah Jazz. He witnessed him delivering a series of...
All right, look who's coming out to court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks game team.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Jazz.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the Mavericks, the guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Doncic. On to Hardaway. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
Just has lost the feel in terms of scoring here in the second quarter.
And as you can see, he still wears Hardaway Jr. on the back of his jersey, Clark, showing respect for the path his father laid.
And, Kevin, how cool is that? You know, his dad, Tim Hardaway Sr., was an all-star point guard. And even if Junior never makes an all-star game, he certainly is making his father proud. That's a real cool story to Hardaway. Big-time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Conley dishes to Mitchell. And the pass to Bogdanovich. Mitchell with it. And he drives in. It's deflected. And so the ball's out of bounds. Powell touched it last. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. And Mitchell gets it to go. Mavericks trail by 4. And here is Doncic. 9 points in the game so far. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Hardaway against Mitchell. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut back down now to 4 on the bucket from Hardaway.
Excellent quickness that time by Hardaway. Allows him to do work inside.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Mitchell. Porzingis with the steal. Doncic right side. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway. Now just a 2-point Utah lead. And in 2021, we saw Tim Duncan enter the Hall of Fame with others. You think of his iconic bank shot. And Clark, why don't more players, you think, perfect that shot?
Well, you know what? Shots that are that iconic are really hard to master. So I think some legends have just perfected something that few others can master in the same way. That's part of it. And then the other part of it is that the game is so different now. It's a three-point shooting game. You don't necessarily need a signature shot. If you can shoot it from deep and drive it, then you can play in today's NBA.
Porzingis inside. He is covered by Bogdanovich. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Mitchell. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Powell, the pass to Doncic. And 101 left to play here in the half. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second personal foul.
And you know you're special when you're drafted third and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Marjanovic checked in for Dwight Powell. Maxi Kleber comes in for Porzingis. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Brown in for Hardaway. Here's Mitchell. Who's back up? Gobert. And he converts the layup. Gobert's got the lead up to 6 now for Utah.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Good work there as it goes. Doncic has got 15.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
3-second difference between shot clock and game. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
Jazz ball. Jazz substitution.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Jazz lead by 4.
The Jazz.
Thanks, David. And we'll be And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Rudy Gay is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Oni in at the point. Shots good by Clarkson.
Riding it up and in off the drive. Clarkson athletic enough to create his own offense.
Brunson kicks to Marjanovic. Brown outside. Passes to Brunson. Brown against Whiteside. Here's Marjanovic. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul goes against Utah. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
Oh, Whiteside in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And he's just always an easy target on the alley-oop. With Whiteside's size and wingspan, it's just a matter of putting the ball up there where only he can go get it.
Pass to Brunson. And there's the try. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Jazz leading by 3. Inside. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Weaver with it. He's picked up by Whiteside. And that one is off. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Brunson against Gay. And Utah turns it over again. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Here's Brunson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Good on the bucket.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
Jazz shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Here's Oni. Pass to Clarkson. Oh, Whiteside in position. Brown feeling it out a bit, and there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Bullock. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Clarkson. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And this is what you like. I mean, Clarkson using that tight handle of his to create space.
Now here's Brunson. Defense right on him. Screen by Kleba. And here's Bullock from the arc. Rebounded by the Jazz. And now Utah, fast break from deep Ingles. Here's Clarkson. Up and in on the layup. Now it's a 5-point Jazz lead.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight things.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Kleba, the pass to Bullock. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Bullock's got his first points of the game.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Driving the lane, and the jam by Whiteside.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Here's Brunson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The Mavericks have been excellent at the free throw line here today, a flawless 6 for 6.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line, so that's a nice all-around effort.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. Jazz leading by 4 to the paint. It's tipped, stolen by Bullock. Now the Mavericks moving it up, and here's Brown outside. He can't get that one to fall.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
He must have thought he was a jungle gym the way he was climbing all over his back. Easy call.
Yeah, that's a good one there, man. I tell you, I appreciate the effort, but he overdid it just a bit there. He needed to get called for the foul.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Powell, he's checked in for Marjanovic. Porzingis comes in for Maxi Kleba. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Reggie Bullock. And Doncic is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Whiteside inside. Powell's there. There's the pass to Oni. 4 on the clock. It's hauled in by Brown.
And he's going to have a hard time shaking off that miss. Everything was going right. The dunk was lined up beautifully, but not to be.
Here's Whiteside. Gay outside. Lets it go from deep. Porzingis with the steal to the wing right side. Down low. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, what an athlete this Porzingis kid is. I'll tell you, you put the rock anywhere near him, and he's going to throw it down.
And the Mavericks making a change here.
First team foul.
12 seconds left in the third quarter. Oh, Whiteside in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Jazz out in front, leading by just 2. and we'll be back right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Hardaway on the wing along with Finney Smith. Big men on the floor. It's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Utah.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Hardaway with it. Now defended by Gobert, and they get it back. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Gobert with a screen on Doncic. Conley for three. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Boy, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Here's Doncic. Powell sets a screen for Doncic. 5 on the clock. Porzingis passes to Hardaway. That one good for 2.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
A clear look for Mitchell. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Mitchell's got 4 points this quarter. Doncic against Conley. Doncic kicks to Hardaway. Now here's Doncic for by Conley. And the dunk by Doncic.
How impressive is Doncic? This guy is incredible at stepping up in big moments.
Conley against Doncic. The drive by Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And this is the time in the game when you want to go to your stars. Mitchell delivering.
Conley against Doncic. Porzingis high post. Back to Doncic. Stolen by Conley. And now Utah, fast break. No one near him. Again, the Jazz score.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
Doncic with it. Conley picks him up. Out to Doncic. They get a hand on it. Stolen by O'Neal. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. And the Jazz another 3.
And understanding where to run to in transition, Mitchell is very opportunistic when the break is on.
Doncic finds Powell. A pass to Porzingis. No good again that time.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
The offensive rebound. O'Neal passes to Mitchell. A 3 ball. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Doncic doing a nice job showing you some sneaky explosion and athleticism on that throwdown.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Jazz.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket, didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Donovan Mitchell.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
It's Gobert with the ball for the Utah Jazz. Mitchell, and the layup's good off the glass.
Donovan Mitchell.
Mitchell's got the lead up to 13 now for the Jazz.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
Now, here is O'Neal. It's rebounded by Doncic. Passes it to Powell. To the paint. And the dunk by Doncic.
Boy, from the moment he entered the league, Doncic has been an immediate star, capable of big nights just about any time he's on the court.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. A solid win. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
of guard talent on the floor here. Both these teams driven by their backcourt play.
Boy, BA, a lot of pace, a lot of skill out there in the respective backcourts. This game probably will be won or lost based on the perimeter play.
So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at the 5. Paul can't get it to go. Now Doncic. Tipped. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, BA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Here's Doncic. Here's Powell. Outside Finney Smith. Stolen by Bridges.
You know, anticipation is a huge part of defense, and he played it perfectly right there.
Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league, growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
There's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That's his first foul. The Mavericks making a switch here. Cauley Stein's checked in. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside Booker. Crowder outside. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
Listen, this is a guy who can get hot from downtown. Great to see Jay Crowder being aggressive when given the opportunity.
Doncic outside. Outside Finney Smith. Back to Doncic. Pass to Finney Smith. Porzingis with it. Covered by Crowder. Just 5 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off the shot. And the jam by Cauley Stein.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
And here's Booker. From the high post. That one's good for 2.
Well, for certain guys, the mid-range is not where you want to be. But for Devin Booker, it's money.
Outside Porzingis. Hardaway against Paul. Porzingis. He's off on the layup. The Suns have gone 2 of 4 so far. And there's the call on Willie Cauley Stein. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And so here's Phoenix. Pass to Bridges. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And a player like Mikal Bridges, he's had very high confidence in his abilities.
Well, I mean, listen, his history is that of a winning player. Came into the league believing in himself because of his career collegiately. National championship player at Villanova. He has every right to think he can be elite.
Doncic's shot is good.
Well, the ability to work around the defense and get himself free for a shot despite being in the paint. That is a beautiful play by Luka.
Now here's Paul. Puts up a 3, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Outside Paul. Driving in. Goes back up. Ayton passes to Paul. And it's Phoenix with another.
Well, Chris Paul is usually the guy to deliver the pass. In this instance, getting to the catch-and-shoot game. Go ahead, Chris. Let your teammates make it easy on you.
Now here's Doncic. Pass to Hardaway. Booker against Doncic. No good there. Off the double clutch. Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. And the Suns get another 3.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Luka Doncic made it known early in his career he is one of the best passers in the NBA.
To the paint. Here's Ayton. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Doncic outside. Right side, Finney Smith. Back to Doncic. Cauley Stein with a screen on Booker. 4 on the clock. Stolen by Ayton. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Fires for 3. And the Suns get another 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Doncic against Booker. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Here's Doncic. Outside Finney Smith. Pass to Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Just fundamental basketball from Kristaps Porzingis. Establish yourself inside and finish with the jam.
He gets it off. Oh, with the clock running down, he nails a big shot.
Big shot taker, big shot maker.
Woo! That is a way.
Oh, what a performance by Chris Paul. He's been the story for the Phoenix Suns. He put together 10 points in the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Phoenix.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
So the Mavericks 5 right now. Finney Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt, and it's Cauley Stein in at the 5.
Well, true to form in today's NBA, as a big man, DeAndre Ayton has face-up ability, and that's critical.
Doncic up top, Booker defending, and the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
Doncic hits them both. And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game.
Ayton passes to Crowder. That shot, no good. And it's Dallas the other way. Pass to Hardaway. Doncic against Ayton. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
One challenge for Kristaps Porzingis has been his health, because over the course of his young career, he's missed about a quarter of the schedule to injury.
Paul passes to Crowder. It's Booker on the wing, defended by Hardaway. Shot clock at 5. From the baseline. They get it back. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Suns lead by 14.
Well, you have to love DeAndre Ayton's effort, intensity, and relentlessness as a rebounder.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
Back to Cauley Stein. And the jam by Cauley Stein.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. And Doris, throughout the league's history, a lot of players well over 7 feet tall have dealt with leg issues.
Yeah, in fact, even after the Knicks drafted Porzingis, if you recall, the front office questioned how he'd hold up. But boy, KP has put a lot of work into strengthening that lower body, getting down in the stance to hold ground and protect himself a little bit. Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Well, Luka Doncic, because he understands windows of opportunity, has the footwork and the change of pace, the drive is easy for the Don.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Booker, good.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
For Phoenix, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. And there's 1:38 left in the first half of this game. Shakes him. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Here's Cauley Stein. Doncic outside. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Bridges. Ayton inside. Guarded by Doncic. Ayton, no good.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Outside Payne. Out left to the wing. From deep. And the Suns get it back. And here's Saric for 3. And the call will go against JaVale McGee. That's his first foul of the game. And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there.
Checking in for the Mavericks.
Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Payne against Brunson. Back to Marjanovic. It's stolen by Saric. And they'll hang that foul on Maxi Kleber. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Payne against Brunson. It's Shamet on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the 3. Shamet's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. And so it's Phoenix in control with a 16-point advantage. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been quite a game for Chris Paul.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Johnson is out there with Dario Saric. And then it's Landry Shamet. Then there's Cam Payne. And it's McGee in at the center position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Kick out to Brown. Here's Bullock, covered by Johnson. Here's Kleber. And finished off by Kleber.
Boy, that's just great passing out of the double team. They had him bottled up, but he manages to create an easy basket out of all that pressure.
Outside Payne. Pass to Saric. To the inside. McGee. The 6-footer. And down it goes. 2 points. McGee's got his first points of the game. And in the league today, we've got some all-time greats playing out on the wing. But who do you think the best wing in the NBA is right now, Grant?
Oh, boy, you're trying to get me in trouble. That's a tough one. I mean, you have LeBron, you have Giannis, you have Kawhi, KD. All of them are elite. All of them or champion. So if I had to choose, I guess I'll go with, I don't know. They're just all great. And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Saric, the pass to Payne. Just 5 to shoot. McGee in the post. Marjanovic on him. Outside Johnson. Here's Saric. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Here's Bullock. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. From behind the arc. Hauled in by McGee.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Second chance effort. It's Shamet on the wing. And the Suns get another three.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Bullock. McGee with a steal. Here's Shamet. The three ball. Doesn't go for him. Here's Bullock, defended by Payne. Now here's Brunson. Screen by Marjanovic. Brunson on the drive. Can't cash it in from close range. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. There's 1:40 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Outside Payne. Back to Shamet. Brunson against Payne. And he lobs it up. Just 5 on the clock. And stolen by Brunson. Here's Marjanovic. Finished off the break. Marjanovic got 4 points now in the quarter.
Hustle plays like that are crucial right now. You have to convert on every turnover you get.
Pass to Shamet. Payne against Brunson. 5 on the clock. Payne, the pass to Johnson. No good on the triple. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Drive by Brown. And the jam by Brown.
He makes the D look silly. What an incredible move.
Man, how about that finish right there? Not too bad. Brunson against Payne. And he lobs it up top. And so the ball out of bounds. McGee touched it last.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Doncic against Booker. Pass to Powell. Doncic outside. There's the block.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
First team foul.
Here's Booker. Up in time. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Phoenix Suns in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the...
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court right now for the Mavericks. Hardaway Jr. and Finney Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. At the 4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Powell, and it's Doncic in at the point. Dallas is shooting a nice 50% for the game. Stolen by Booker. And the Suns pushing it up now. For 3, Bridges drills it from deep. And the Suns lead by 16. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for Phoenix.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And the Suns shooting a solid 47%. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Ayton passes to Bridges. Ball against Doncic. Shot clock at 6. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Kicks it out to Hardaway. Misses the 3. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Hardaway against Paul. Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. And Chris Paul clears it away. Here's Ayton. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his 4th assist with that last one.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Outside Finney Smith. They need this. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Pass to Bridges. Paul against Doncic. Booker with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Back to Bridges. Over Finney Smith. Mavericks with the rebound. Hardaway with it. Into the lane. Good work defensively by Crowder. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Pass to Ayton. And it's stolen by Finney Smith. And now the Mavs on the run. A good look from Doncic. Sinks the 15-footer.
Yeah, this guy will not hesitate. Reads the defense, understanding mid-range jumper is available. Yeah, I can make that.
Crowder outside. It's Bridges on the wing. Here's Ayton. Now covers. Ayton inside. Working on Powell. And it's good for 2.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Powell passes to Porzingis. Stolen by Ayton.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Suns.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for DeAndre Ayton.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
For Dallas, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Left side, Hardaway. Outside, Finney Smith. It's Powell on the wing. Pass to Doncic. And that one's on target from the wing.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
And Doncic launches from deep. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. So it's Phoenix now. And here's Paul. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game.
Welcome, everyone. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin.
You do. And you're a great competitor. D.A., it is an honor to be on those broadcasts with you each and every game. Certainly, Bridges one to watch. D.A., thanks. The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. Ayton, the pass to Booker. Shot clock at 6. Banked in off the glass. And the kind of game fans love to watch, Greg. 2 offensive teams going head-to-head.
And the rules today favor offense, and that's why league-wide scoring continues to rise.
And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Conley gets the bucket.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first, but there, fantastic pass.
The drive by Paul. Bridges outside. Back to Paul. Pass to Crowder. Back to Paul. Fires the 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Mitchell outside. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
What agility from Donovan Mitchell inside, working around the D and getting it to go.
Ball against Conley. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scorers.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work, gets the most out of his teammates, and has done that wherever he's played.
Now, here's Mitchell. And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
I really like Donovan Mitchell's composure out there, leading this team by example.
As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone, and he's the engine to this whole operation.
Bridges against O'Neal. It's Crowder on the wing. Bridges for 3. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Booker. Conley against Paul. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is up and in. Paul's got 5.
So clever on his takes inside. Chris Paul is adept at carving his way through the deep.
Outside Conley. Trains the 3-pointer.
You see the game plan is working already. 4 straight makes to start this.
Ball against Conley. Here's Bridges. Then Bridges jams it in.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich with a screen on Crowder. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That's his first foul.
He must have thought he was a jungle gym the way he was climbing all over his back. Easy call.
This is why we talk about carving out position rather than trying to sneak in. You've got to be willing to put in the work.
O'Neal with the defensive effort. And it's Conley with the ball for the Jazz. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Mitchell. And again, it's Utah.
Terrific job in the screen and roll. Mitchell creates, whether it be for others or for himself.
Ball passes to Bridges. Ayton in the high post. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Offline with his 3. Suns trail by 3. Bridges outside. Pass to Booker. Ayton with it. Ayton a screen on Mitchell. Here's Booker. Back to Ayton. Booker dishes to Ayton. Good. Nice assist from Booker.
You gotta give Ayton credit. This guy is solid at keeping his balance even with the contact.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Mitchell outside. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And he is built to be an alley-oop threat. Long arms, terrific athlete. He went and got that one.
Now here's Paul. There's the lob to the hoop.
Chris does a nice job probing the defense off the pick and roll and finding teammates.
With 1 on the clock, that one's not going to go. At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud.
And regarded as one of the best leaders in the game today.
With anything, whether it's business, work.
And with this younger team, it's got to be easier for Chris Paul to lead as that elder statesman.
Yeah, at times in the past, veteran teammates didn't appreciate his constant input. Credit these younger guys, though, for soaking it in.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5 slot. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. But Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. B.A., thank you.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Now here's Gobert. Passes it to O'Neal. 6 on the shot clock. Mitchell kicks to Conley. Utah needs to get off a shot here. That's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The Suns leading. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Ball against Conley. Gobert with the block.
What a block by Gobert. You expect that from a player who has led the league in blocks.
Inside, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Now here's Paul. 5 points in the game. And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle 4 seasons. I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. We're pass to Ayton. Booker outside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Michael Conley picks one up.
An accurate shooter from all areas cut the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Mitchell in the corner. Conley feeling it out. On the wing, Mitchell. Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. Lock at 6. And it's off from three-point range. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Ayton, the pass to Bridges. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's the Suns missing. Jazz have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Pass to O'Neal.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Outside Conley. 1:52 left in the first half of the game. Gobert, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
Entering the league raw offensively, Gobert's developed a few moves in the inside.
Paul with the ball. He's got 5. Bridges up top. Booker outside. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Booker's got 8 points. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Booker against Mitchell. In the corner, O'Neal with it. The drive by Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
Paul against Conley. Paul outside. There's the drive. And the shot goes in. Paul's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
So crafty down low. Chris has every shot in the book.
Pass to Mitchell. 24 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Gobert with a screen on Booker. O'Neal from long range. The shot missing. And now the Suns, a fast break. Bridges leading the charge. Kicks it out to Booker. And it's sent back by Mitchell.
You see the aggressiveness on defense. I love when Mitchell uses his leaping ability to block shots.
6 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Payne. Phoenix no good that time either. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the
20.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Johnson and Saric are the 3 and the 4. Andrew Shamet is out there with Payne, and it's McGee in at the 5. Now here's Saric. Joe Ingles missing his last shot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You want your ball handlers to be great free throw shooters, especially at the end of games. Shamet provides that.
So he gets them both. Jazz trail by 3. Whiteside sets the pick for Clarkson. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And Steve, a second rounder back in the 2014 draft out of Missouri, Jordan Clarkson with a productive NBA career.
Yes, Kevin, and he's always been a bucket. What has changed is the shot selection. A lot more threes and terrific free throw shooting, making him a great bench weapon.
Now, Ingles, after the missed three from Dario Saric. Ingles against Johnson. Clarkson for three. Rebound by JaVale McGee. Shamet, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Phoenix leading by 3, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Timeout call. With loudest section wants a t-shirt. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers. All right, fans, that was the Suns dancers dance team. Make some noise.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Here's Payne. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Shamet for the three. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. And here's Whiteside. He'll bring it up for Utah. They trail by 3. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's Honey. Some solid defense from Saric.
The hustle, the energy. I like when Saric gets after it and does his best to affect shots.
And here's Payne, and the pass to Saric. Now, here's Shamet. Just 5 on the clock. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
Here's Gay, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And that'll be Utah as it goes out of bounds. Jazz retain possession. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Ingles finds Whiteside.
2 minutes remaining.
And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's his first foul.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time. Costly.
So Utah ends up going with the new group.
Coming onto the floor for the Jazz.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Phoenix timeout. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
Make some noise.
Suns leading by 3. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. Paul kicks to Bridges. His three-pointers off the mark.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
Outside Bogdanovich. Bridges with the steal. Mitchell against Paul. Here's Booker, and he drives in. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Mitchell. Bogdanovich wide open. It's good. This game is all even. Bogdanovich has got his second bucket of the night.
I like the way Bojan picks his way around the floor until he finds something he likes.
Here's Bridges. No good off the back of the rim. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Mitchell finds Conley. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Phoenix has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. And that's an intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 49 seconds left in the third. to Mitchell for the lead. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet.
3-point field goal.
Mitchell's got the lead up to 3 now for the Jazz. Ball surveying the floor. Driving to the basket. Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
Suns ball.
And the wide open shot from Paul.
And nothing's been easy for them, especially in this half. There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
And this will be his second and third shots to the line here.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
Donovan Mitchell, the combo guard, continues to impress. An all-star caliber talent with a tremendous drive.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers. Give them a hand, fans. Your Suns dancers dance team.
And so he makes both from the line. Timeout called, the Suns. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Good decision to regather. Talk it over. Your main concern now is how to slow this guy down on the offensive end.
Give them a hand, fans. Your Suns.
11 seconds left in the third.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
The drive-by call. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
And the Jazz call time here.
Utah timeout call. Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise! All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers.
Conley with the three, and that one released in time, but no good.
Love the heart of Chris Paul, especially on defense where he is in.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Jazz out in front, up 1. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Mitchell. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. The 3, Bridges. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the inside. And slam dunk by Gobert.
This is why Gobert shoots a high percentage. He understands how to carve out room inside and finish.
Now here's Paul. Booker left side. Six to shoot. Booker draws the double. Phoenix no good that time either.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
O'Neal from long range. Suns trail by 3. Booker in the corner. To the middle. Here's Ayton. Gobert with the block. Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovich. And they go to the intentional foul.
Booker. That's his first personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Pass to O'Neal. Mitchell outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
This could be a problem. That's his fourth foul with plenty of basketball left to play.
That's his fourth personal foul. Third team foul.
On defense, the Suns, they have yet to put up any points here in the fourth. For three, Mitchell, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul against Phoenix.
And there it is on a night when he's been so efficient handling the basketball. That's his first real mistake.
Now here's Crowder. Now the dish to Ayton. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
He is showing signs of maturity in these moments. It's clear that Ayton takes pride in coming through for his team.
Here's Mitchell. He doesn't hit that one. Some solid defense from Ayton. Crowder goes in, and Crowder brings it in.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
The direction this game is headed is going to come down to a couple key buckets by either team.
Now, here's Mitchell. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Jazz lead by 2.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Paul kicks to Bridges. Takes the 3. O'Neal with the rebound.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
3-point field goal.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Now here's Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
And the crowd is loving this long-range bomb attack that we're seeing here tonight, coming right back to answer a 3 with one of their own.
Mitchell passes to Conley. And there's the drive. Here's Bogdanovich. And that one goes long. Suns have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Here's Bridges. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. Both free throws good from Bridges.
Tremendous job at the line, as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
Finally, the pass to Mitchell. There's the 3. Buries it from outside.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Now here's Paul. This is it to Bridges. Paul outside. Ayton is screen on Clarkson. Phoenix calls timeout. They're down by 3. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. He talked about X's and O's, but he also said, hey, guys, we got to trust each other, stick together, and leave it all out on the floor. See if they've got enough left to get over the top.
Thanks, David.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. Has a nice feel for giving up the rock. That's right. No other option but to foul and look for some misses.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Fourth personal foul. 15 foul.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
What I appreciate about Conley, the assist-to-turnover ratio for his career has been outstanding. You have to admire how calm he is under pressure at the free throw line in a key situation.
Booker against Mitchell. Paul outside. Crowder sets a screen for Paul. Over Conley. Good work defensively by Conley. And so it's Utah who's scraped by with the win. This win, such a tremendous...
for the visiting Dallas Mavericks.
Well, we see it almost every night, Clark. Another great backcourt matchup.
Well, B.A., this league is so stacked with tremendous guards. I mean, all-star caliber guards all over the league. And it really creates a situation where being able to choose guards for the all-star game is just virtually impossible to not leave somebody off that's deserving.
So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. Finney Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt, and it's Powell in at the center position, locking down the middle. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. From deep, here's Doncic. Rebound, Utah. Outside Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. And Gobert with the stuff.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Doncic passes to Powell, and Powell with the stuff.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Outside Conley, there's the triple. Finney Smith pulls it in. For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor. And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned. And he's been at this for a long, long time.
Great positioning on the putback.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
Now here's Doncic. And there's the lob. 5 to shoot. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. A sensational block.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
Here's Porzingis. No good that time. And Utah will come the other way. To the middle. Lays it in off the pretty lob.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there.
Guys, I hope we get to see a few more of those.
Now here's Doncic. To the paint. Here's Powell. Pass to Porzingis. Tipped away. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Doncic against Gobert.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the first quarter. Oh, and he can't make that one. 2 for 3 now. His first miss. Doncic against Conley. Count it.
Boy, what balance from Doncic. I mean, he never seems to get rattled, even when he attracts contact on the way to score. Maintains his poise in those situations extremely well for a young player.
Here's Conley, following the score by Dallas, and the three-pointer goes.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Conley against Doncic. Here he goes, and he lays it up and in. Doncic has got his second basket.
Intelligent basketball. Keep feeding the hot hand.
Left side, Bogdanovic. Down low. Outside, Mitchell. 56 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
Both free throws good for Mitchell.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
And here's Doncic. Powell outside. On the wing, Finney Smith. Three-pointer. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
And he makes all 3. And Grant, after a training camp invite back in 2016, undrafted rookie Dorian Finney-Smith making the Mavs roster. It was a big deal. They saw a 3-and-D potential in this young guy.
Well, the effort and tenacity have been there from the beginning, and now the shot is coming along too.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And he's not shying away from the drive at all. Mitchell isn't afraid of the tough defense, and that tenacity gets him to the line.
The Mavericks trailing. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Doncic against Conley. It's blocked by Gobert.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower? Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up for it.
Just 4 seconds left in the first quarter. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Tie game here in Utah. And quarter number 2 will get underway.
All right. Lookers coming onto the court. Come on. Get loud.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And take a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
It was pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. Hardaway Jr. and Finney-Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. At the 4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Conley. Picked by Bogdanovich from the arc. Mitchell into the lane. And Mitchell with the slam.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
Conley against Doncic. Powell passes to Doncic. Powell, a screen on Conley. From deep, here's Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Mitchell. Give him 8 points now. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That's his first foul of the game. And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Here's Mitchell. Hits a 3-point game. Gobert with a screen on Brown. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Outside Brunson. And stolen by Gobert. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Showing the willingness and the effort to get out and run. Bogdanovich knows how to create scoring opportunities.
Brunson against Conley. Left side Brunson. Mitchell against Brown. Clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And Grant, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that. Nah, Jason and I, we are good friends. We joke about this all the time, but it was really an honor to share this award with someone of his caliber. Really one of the true greats to ever play in the NBA. But I was still robbed.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Kleba. Back to Brown. Here's Kleba. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now Mitchell. Bogdanovich with a screen on Brown. And it's Mitchell, the miss. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Brown passes to Brunson, and that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. So Utah ends up going with a new group.
Team foul. Substitution for the Jazz.
Up top, Brown. He's covered by Clarkson. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. And the Jazz pushing it up now. It's tipped. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Kleba.
Well, he just didn't make the catch. Didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
Now, for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by.
In the first half, 2 minutes.
Kicks it out to Clarkson. Fires in the triple. Clarkson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Improving shot mechanics. Good height on that jumper. Nice arc. I like what I see there from Clarkson.
Here's Brunson. Utah with the rebound.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Despite being the consensus college player of the year back in 2018, Jalen Brunson wasn't drafted until the second round. No surprise he's made himself into a quality NBA player, though. Great IQ and hard work has paid off.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Outside Brunson. Outside Brown.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Here's Honey. There's 53 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Gay. To the wing, right side. Whiteside with it. Marjanovic on him. Clock at 4. Here's Honey. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Here's Honey. The kick out to Gay. On the wing, Ingles. Fires the 3. Bullock puts it in. And that'll do it for the first half of play. It's the Jazz. They lead by 7. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you... Appreciate it, Allie. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
They've got Joe Ingles, Rudy Gay out there with Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Oni in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Utah right now.
Assertive moves. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Clarkson against Brown. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
And Hassan Whiteside in this deep, he's great at getting inside and finishing with force.
Outside Brunson. Pass to Kleba. Outside Brunson. And finished off by Kleba.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Clarkson with the ball. Guarded by Kleba. Kleba with a steal. Outside Brunson. On the take. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Brunson up top. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. An easy 2 on the layup.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Here's Oni. Brunson defending. And a two-handed jam!
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Outside, Brown. Brunson with it, and Clarkson picks him up defensively. Just 5 on the clock. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Jazz. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's Oni. Pass to Gay. And there's the foul. It'll go on Rudy Gay. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. And it's Doncic missing. The Jazz have gotten 3 or 4 shots to fall so far in the third.
You know, for all his skill, and he's got plenty of it, one thing that people don't realize about Doncic is just how strong he is. And he's still uber young. With time, his frame will only get more imposing, and that's bad news for the rest of the league.
Here's Doncic. Soft touch off the glass. Doncic has got 12.
Doncic, such a difficult matchup. Too big for a guard, too skilled for most wings. Luka is simply a problem in capital letters, exclamation point.
Knocks down the triple. And at 6'7", 230 pounds, Luka Doncic has the physical tools to attack the paint.
And because he's got that body and those skills, he doesn't shy away from contact, BA. If anything, he knows exactly how to use that size and strength to his advantage.
Pass to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Stolen. Hardaway against Clarkson. Inside. The kick out to Ingles. To the inside. Here's Whiteside. And Porzingis with the block.
That reach of Porzingis is just outrageous. I mean, I love when he uses it on defense to stifle shooters.
Doncic with it. Now Whiteside defending. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
The Jazz have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. 44 seconds left in the third. Ingles from outside. Doncic pulls down the board. For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Outside Porzingis. The shot misses, and it's Utah the other way. Pass to Gay. Let's go with a 3. Hits a 3-pointer. He's got 10. 19 seconds left in the third. Doncic outside. Outside Hardaway. Doncic with it. Over Gay. No good from the low block. And so it's the Utah Jazz in a good situation, up by 13. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. So the Mavericks 5 right now, Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Doncic, good.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Doncic. And he converts the layup. And the Jazz lead by 15.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Doncic with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. On the wing, Finney Smith, 6 to shoot. Out of bounds, it'll be Utah's ball. Utah's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Conley up top, guarded by Doncic. Conley passes to Gobert. Another shot. Back to Conley. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Doncic outside, fires the 3. No good there. And Utah the other way now. Over to the wing. Conley passes to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. He's marked by Finney Smith. And stolen by Hardaway. Pass to Porzingis. Kicks it to Doncic. And he drives in. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Doncic. From deep, Conley. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
From deep, here's Doncic. Again, Doncic missing. For Utah, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Gobert with a screen on Hardaway. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. And they pick up 2. And the Jazz lead by 17.
Incredible balance on that take. You gotta respect watching Gobert muscle his way through the defense.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Doncic against Conley. Now here's Doncic. Tight defense on him. The Jazz have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. The 3 from Mitchell. Powell with a steal. All by himself. Pass to Doncic. Now here's Powell. 1:33 left to play in the fourth quarter. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Outside Conley. This one for 3. Doncic pulls down the board. The Mavericks have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Jazz.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Rudy Gobert.
He played big all night. Relentless on the glass, just helping his team in the possession battle.
And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Here's Doncic. Rebound, Utah. Outside Mitchell. Fires it. Finney Smith pulls it in.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Banked it in off the glass.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Now Conley. The three from Mitchell. Doncic grabs the miss. For three, Hardaway. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. All right, Alec, thank you.
And the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered. At the point guard position in particular, much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Yeah, you got to be a triple threat at every position. And at the point guard, it just commands so much more attention. They're the initiators of the offense. There's so many guys who are tremendous scorers that can create opportunities themselves with the ball and do it from deep range. They can play off a pick and roll and manipulate the defenses. So it has been a golden era for point guards, and it's a new way in which they play, being able to shoot that three ball, Kevin.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Back to Paul. To the paint. Hardaway with the steal. Here's Porzingis, the fast break chance. Doncic with it. Bridges covering.
Smart pass from Porzingis, just a better shot available.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Suns.
Big question mark was Ayton, and could he anchor a defense? He's answered those.
Leans inside, passes to Ayton. Driving inside. A second chance effort. Paul kicks to Ayton. Back to Paul. 5 on the clock. Tries again. He squares up and sinks it. Well, Brent, you said it. Defense now a strength of what Ayton brings to the table.
Well, that was the point he had to prove, Kevin. As a big guy, what could he do? Every night, you know, if you're not getting the ball down on the inside defensively on the interior, how can I impact the game? He's been patient with it. He's learned it. And now he's embraced the fact that he can make that kind of contribution.
No good from Booker.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Doncic against Paul. The shot's good.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
Pass to Bridges. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Kicks it out to Paul. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Back to Booker. Now the pass to Bridges. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Basket counts.
You know, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
Knocked loose and taken away by Paul. Bridges passes to Crowder. Booker outside.
In the first 2 minutes.
Back to Crowder. Shot clock at 6. Into the lane. Porzingis with the block.
And Porzingis showing some of those signs from early on in his career. He was a great shot blocker.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Hardaway kicks to Finney Smith. Back to Hardaway.
Not letting the offense get the better of him. Bridges locked in.
Doncic outside. Here he goes. And Doncic throws it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And it's Ayton missing. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. Over to the left wing. Porzingis finds Cauley Stein. Now here is Hardaway. Going inside. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Booker left side. And the wide open shot from Crowder. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
Looks like Crowder feels like the green light is all his on that shot.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Back to Doncic. On the wing, Hardaway. Defended by Booker. Ball against Doncic. And it's good with time running down in the shot clock. Doncic has got 8 points.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Booker with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Sun.
All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your Maverick dance team.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Cauley Stein in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Ball outside. Bridges outside. Another three for Phoenix.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Mavericks trail by 6.
And with Mikal Bridges, he's a player who knows his role and plays his role as well.
I think he's one of those guys who comes from a great system. He came into the league with incredible discipline and incredible awareness of where it is he can impact the game. And that's why you see the 3-and-D effect that Mikal Bridges has had on the NBA.
Doncic passes to Finney Smith. Takes it inside. As Porzingis. Shoots over Crowder. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Ball against Doncic. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jay Crowder.
Ayton kicks to Paul. 6 to shoot. Booker outside. Up again, and Ayton stays with it. Ayton's got the lead up to 9 now for Phoenix.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Feeds it to Cauley Stein. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Ayton kicks to Booker. Porzingis with the steal. Here's Finney Smith. He's covered by Ayton. It's deflected. Now Doncic, 11 points in the game. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
Steps back. Doncic kicks to Finney Smith. The drive by Doncic. Doesn't go, only his 3rd miss in 9 tries. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Connects from 3-point range.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, you can add it to the list.
Pass to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
Substitution for the Suns.
And so it's Dallas with 15-point game. And the dunk by Doncic.
A great disruptor of the basketball. Luka taking matters into his own hands tonight. Great to see him play like this.
41 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Johnson outside. 4 on the shot clock. In the corner. Shamet with it from the arc. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Hardaway. McGee with the block. Saric, right side. Always going up for the alley-oop here.
And Saric, just one of those European players that comes over with the fundamentals. Beautiful play there.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Johnson and Saric are the 3 and the 4. Andrew Shamet is out there with Payne, and it's McGee in at the 5 down low. Now here's Saric. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. McGee, the pass to Payne. Nice move. He takes it up and lays it in. And the Suns lead by 15.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Marjanovic kicks to Brown. Back to Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
McGee against Marjanovic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Clearly a foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Average trail by 13. Brown feeling it out a bit. Dishes to Bullock. Back to Brown. Some nice passing here by Dallas. From downtown. Rebound by JaVale McGee. Suns leading by 13. Passes it to Shamet. Drills the three-pointer. Shamet's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Quick and clean with that shot attempt as Shamet knocks it in.
Runs in the pass to Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Back to Payne. Pass to Johnson. It's stolen by Marjanovic. Brunson kicks to Bullock. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
And here's Payne. Saric outside. It's rebounded by Dallas. Ways to get back into it, but they've got some time.
the tendency can be to really rush or push the game. And they need to avoid that.
Fires the three. Offensive rebound. Marjanovic kicks to Bullock. Good on the shot, and that shaved the lead to single digits. Bullock's got 5 points in the quarter.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
Payne in the post. Brunson covering. Brown outside. And there's the pass to Marjanovic. And here's Brunson. Here's Marjanovic, and he uses the glass on the lane. Marjanovic has got 6.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
1:09 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Payne. Pocket 6. The dish to McGee. And it goes down 2 points.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Marjanovic with a screen for Brunson. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. At one point, they led by 16. On the wing, Booker for 3. No good that time. And it's Dallas the other way. Pass to Bullock. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Inside, Kleba. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
This is his first free throw of the game. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Marjanovic. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Reggie Bullock. Hardaway's checked in for Sterling Brown. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Paul passes to Ayton. Jammed by Ayton.
How about Ayton going up there and showing off a little bit of his skill with the half turn?
Doncic looking it over. On deep. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Phoenix in control with the... Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Finney-Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Cauley Stein in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Bridges for 3. Doesn't go for it. And it's Dallas the other way. Down low, Crowder with the steal. Booker with it. Hardaway picks him up. Paul outside. Shoots over Doncic. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Paul with the 3.
And they may want to work on getting more high percentage shots. They have the lead, but the 3-point shots haven't been falling for them like they were in the first half. And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
Paul with the ball. On the wing, Booker. Ayton the screen. The 9-foot shot. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Finney-Smith kicks to Porzingis to the inside. On the wing, Doncic. Defended by Paul. Doncic dishes to Hardaway. Just 4 to shoot. Inside. Here's Porzingis, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Phoenix ball.
Suns leading by 7. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Back to Paul. Passes it to Booker. At the elbow, Paul poked away from outside the arc, and Booker is good for 3. And the Suns lead by 10.
Want to be an all-star guard like Devin Booker? You might want to start hitting your share of triples.
Porzingis finds Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
On the wing, Booker. Bridges outside. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
And stolen by Ayton. Bridges outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Paul for 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Well, looking up and down the stat sheet here, I'm seeing those second chance points jump out at me. They've done a great job on the offensive glass.
Mavericks trail by 14. Here's Hardaway from the left block. He sends it through.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
1:25 left in the fourth quarter. Paul outside. No good with the triple. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Suns.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
Yeah, I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Mikal Bridges.
That's amazing defense from him. Seemed to know exactly when.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Doncic against Paul. 5 to shoot. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And here's Doncic from the arc. It's good from long range.
And there's no shortage of fight in Doncic. He's a counter-puncher. Hit him with a 3, and he is coming right back at you.
So it's the Suns winning easily.